How y'all doing today? This is Kyle with Boots and Watches, and we're going to be doing kind of a review of a new Longines Hydroconquest GMT, the brown color that I just picked up. So I had a really hard time deciding what color I wanted to get. The blue was at the top of the list, and then the black looked good, and then they had like the green, but this brown one, I figured, I've had another brown piece before. It was like the 62 Moss SPB 145. It was the boutique edition one, and I ended up selling that one, but I've always wanted another brown dive watch. And to me, that's what these are. These are, like, Longines to me is an entry-level luxury diver, but this thing is gorgeous. Now, it's a dive watch, but it has a GMT complication on it. Still's got 300 meters of water resistant, and because Longines is in the Swatch group, they have access to the ETA movements, and this one retails for $2,775. I believe their next one up is the Zulu time, and that one is actually a certified cost chronometer, but that's a ETA movement. I believe they're the same movement. This one just hadn't got the certification, but it keeps it under $3,000. So I think it's gorgeous. It's got that, you see that brown dial, it's kind of like a sunburst, and then the hands are kind of gold, and it's got the ceramic bezel. The case back is just kind of etched, but it's got 300 meters of water resistance. And my favorite part about it is this clasp. It's fully milled, and it's almost as nice as the Seamaster clasp. I've had an Omega Seamaster. It's got the same kind of deal. You just push this button for an extension, and it can go all the way back in, almost like a whole link. And it's fully milled and pretty. That's just a good looking watch. And then another thing I like is the bracelet starts up here, and it has a pretty dramatic taper, and I always like that. And yeah, it's definitely a looker. Bezel action, you can hear it. 120 clicks. It's kind of mechanical sounding. It's nice, but it's not real nice. I'd say scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 7. It's kind of ratchety feeling, but there's no back play or anything. It lines up. And then because it's a dive watch with a GMT complication, you can see down there the 24-hour scale is split. You see it's light brown, and then up top it's dark brown. But I like how you still get the timing bezel with a dive watch. So that doesn't really bother me. It's kind of, I don't use that, so it's just a dive watch with another hand, essentially. And I like the brown model too, because they color match the date wheel, which they also did, I believe, on the green model, but the blue and the black is white. What are some negatives? Besides the bezel action right there, I would say, and this does not bother me at all, but just be honest with y'all, on the indices, you can see that circle here and the circle there. A lot of people think that looks out of place. That has not bothered me one single time. I just look at the date right here, even though I know that's not a circle. That doesn't bother me. So that's a lot of criticism people have been giving this, but I haven't seen a lot of reviews on the brown one. I thought I'd just let y'all kind of look at this thing. It definitely looks pretty in the sunlight. Another negative for me, as nice as the watch is the case is all brushed. And yeah, I don't mind that, but I feel like they could have done some bevels and some polishing, just refined it a little bit. And I know it's a tool watch. I do like how the crown's signed, but it just looks a little, I don't know, that's subjective. I just feel like they could have finished it a little bit better. But it looks almost like a Submariner case. The other positive that I really like is on the movement. When you pop the crown out and you get it to the winding position like this, that's the smoothest wind I've ever felt. It doesn't even feel like you're doing anything. That's smoother than an Omega Seamaster, the 300 with the wave pattern. I have one of those too. This watch retails for that's 5,900 now, so this is 3,000 less than that, and it's getting up there with Omega's quality. So I'm not gonna put Longines above Tudor or anything, but I would say they're on their heels. They need to, watch out, because Longines is coming. So anyways, if y'all have any questions, just leave it down there in the comment section. I'm not gonna give y'all a lot of thickness, but dimensions on that, I'll just go ahead and tell you that's about 50 lug to lug, but the bracelet shoots straight down, and then the thickness, it's about 13.2. It doesn't wear thick. It's comfortable. I have a 6.5 inch wrist, and it fits just fine on that. Let's see if I can give y'all guys, bear with me real quick. Yeah, that's it on my 6.5 inch wrist, so it fits good. Gonna make the bold statement, say this is the best entry-level luxury diver, even though it has the GMT complication on the market, or at least near the top if it's not the best. All right, y'all have a good day.